Hi, it's Jamie Dockery with UK Extension, and we're talking about, well, honestly, a non-native plant, but to my knowledge, Abelia hasn't started eating the world or becoming problems in our woodlands. At least in Kentucky it hasn't. And Abelias can be great plants. They're often overlooked. Abelia grandiflora is probably the best species for garden use, and that's been around for years, and it's lovely. It gets pretty big. I've seen 6 and 8 foot ones. But Abelia in general is a semi-evergreen glossy leafed shrub that tends to have lots of small fragrant flowers that typically bloom mid to late summer. Although some of the old ones I have, they produce a smattering of flowers throughout the season. But as usual, the plant breeders have been at it in recent years. We're getting better, maybe more landscape suitable varieties. Yards are getting smaller, our plants need to get smaller. So lots of dwarf Abelias in the market now. This is probably the best of the lot. This is a new one called Rose Creek. It's going to get 3 to 4 feet tall. I have heard cases of it getting up to 5, but you can prune very readily. In fact, Abelia is kind of almost marginal in our area, so a really severe winter may cause some winter dieback and cause it to behave more like a perennial. But because it blooms on new wood, you'll always get flowers the following season. You just may have to cut out a dead branch or two here and there. So these are coming up on their 3rd season here in this bed. They're absolutely beautiful, and it's about the white flowers, and I can smell the fragrance in here. Bees and butterflies visit this heavily, but it's also about, after the flowers fade, these little pink bracts. They actually look like they're part of the flowering mechanism, but all these little, for lack of a better term, little balls of pink that you can see here are actually the spent flower bracts, and those are attractive in their own right. So if you're looking for a small shrub with incredible flower power, Rose Creek does bloom a little later. It starts kind of mid-late summer, but it'll keep going right up till frost. I have seen this in bloom, pretty decent bloom in December even here in a mild early winter. So it's a great plant. The fragrance is mild, but here when I'm down in these, it smells really good. And it's just a very ornamental thing. I've been very impressed with these Rose Creek Abelias. So if you're looking for a small flowering shrub, this might be a good candidate for your landscape.